その台風に対策するには固定したい。だけど地震の時は固定したくない。この矛盾を解決したというか、いいとこだけ取ったのがその石場建てであると。
Okay. So there's a contradiction. In the event of a typhoon, you want the building to be fastened to the ground. And in the event of an earthquake, you don't want the building fastened to the ground. So in order to deal with both of these scenarios, Ishibadate was for hundreds, thousands of years used in Japan.
なので 100% というものは存在しません。特に最近、カトリーナとか巨大な台風とか巨大な地震が頻繁に起きてますから、それに大丈夫かっていうことに対しては、100% とは言えない。だけどその時に備えるっていうことを昔の人は常にやってきたんだと。それが、今に伝わってるこういう建物だと。
So the Ishibadate traditional building practice in Japan can't be guaranteed 100% against all typhoons, hurricanes, and earthquakes, but it was a very effective and still is a very effective building practice in Japan for dealing with these different conditions.
So that kind of concludes the a quick explanation of what Ichibadate is and the basic principle of a Japanese rectilinear frame as opposed to a knee-braced European frame and the differences defined therein. If you have any questions for anybody that's viewing right now, then please you can just enter into the bulletin board, into the dialog box directly below this screen. For those of you that will be watching this not as a live broadcast, but as an archive broadcast, you can still use that box and write us, and we will answer your questions next time. But if anybody has any right now during the live session, please go ahead. If not, we will probably move on and look at some different buildings that Takahashi is currently working on. Hi, どうぞ。
で、今回、実際に皆さんにお伝えして、ちょっとカメラ切り替えてください。
This time, what I'd like to show all of you.
これが、今回、実際に作っている、モデルです。
This is a model of the building that we're actually building at this time.
実際にはこれに今抜きが入ってません。これは。
In the model I'm holding, there's no nuki.
ちょっとこれ以上細かい作業ができないので。
More detailed and smaller work than what's already done is not possible, as far as making the model goes.
で、あくまでもこの建物自体の間取りというのは、お客さんの希望によって決まってくるので、この形だけっていうことではありません。だからさっき言ったように、石の上に柱が立ってる。それから固定しない。
Okay. So the floor plan of this house is not a fixed thing. It can change according to the desire of the client. Now so to repeat again, the characteristics of Ishibatate is that the building is not fastened to the foundation.
で、材料によっても多少はこの構造も変えてます。高さも変えてます。
And using different timbers, we can change the height of the building.
Right. Takahashi-san's saying too that there's a lot of considerations. It's based around customer desires and expectations, as well as the species of timber. And based on the species of timber, there will be modifications to the beam structure and whatnot. But he did want to tell you too that there will be nuki in that house. They're just not put into the model because it was too detailed for him to do. And here's the other project he's working on.
水平垂直の構造で構成されているっていうのが分かってもらえると思います。
So I'd like to point out again that one of the characteristics is the use of only vertical and horizontal members or timbers.
それで日本の建物は海外の建物に比べて小さいので、
In Japanese buildings compared to buildings overseas are rather small.
とはいえ一般的な住宅の日本の一般的な住宅の3倍から4倍の材木は使いますよ。
That being said, a typical Japanese home uses 3 times the amount of wood as a building overseas.
画面上に出てるのが、いわゆる平面図。
The architectural drawing that you now see on the screen is the floor plan.
これって日本語のままだよね。そう。ちょっと日本語のままなので、読みにくいとは思いますけど、大体のその、トイレとかそのキッチンや何か置いてある絵でちょっと判断してくれと。
Okay. The drawing is written in Japanese, but if you look at, let's say, for example, the toilet or the kitchen, you can get an understanding of where those areas are just by looking at the drawing.
で、今出てるのが、姿図外側からのですね。
And now we're looking at the elevation.
で、番付は、いろはにほへと12345。
And the numbering system is the traditional Japanese alphabet, iroha, and they also use a numbering system as well, so a letter and a numbering system.
あとは、なんだろうな、これがさっきのモデルの概要になりますので、実際現場でこれが今屋根までできてます。
And now the building that I'm showing you has been mainly built, and we're now working on the roof.
で、皆さんは、作業場での墨付け刻みから、次回から見てもらいますので。
And for our next time together, or the next course, we'll start in the workshop with laying out and cutting the joints.
もし分かんないこと等あれば掲示板等に書き込んでくれれば、答えれるものは答えるようにしますので質問してください。
And if you have any questions, please post them on the bulletin board, and I'll answer them as best I can.
で、また2週間後ぐらいに、セッションやるから、その前にそのテキストと、映像を見といてください。
We'll meet again in 2 weeks. Before that time, we'll send you a text, the first part of a textbook we're working on. Please read that, and please also look at the videos, the podcasts that have already been posted.
And so we also want to introduce you to the fact that we have an online store that should soon be completed, where you can purchase some very high quality Japanese timber framing tools that are otherwise unavailable in North America at this point, to the best of our knowledge. We just have to sort out a few more details on it to be able to accept payment and ship orders. But inventory is now available, so hopefully soon, if you keep your eye on the store, we will let you know when you can start using it. If you have any questions about the store, though, you can send us an email in the meantime. We can give you any other details that aren't included there. But we would encourage you to take a look at the product selection and see if there's something there of interest to you.